How do you pronounce this? Is it V.I.M or V.I.M? Ha! Wrong! These three brothers made $1 billion empire off those three random letters. And I'm about to tell you the craziest story about this V.I.M empire. Okay, boom, 1974. Three Syrian brothers, Joe, Ralph, and Abby, come to America with nothing but lint in their pockets. Bought themselves an old appliance store over in Bushwick. They were so broke, they couldn't even afford to take down the old sign. So they frickin' kept it up there. How's that for some Brooklyn shit? They had a plug for, let's call them irregular designer jeans. They were real, but just a few misthreads here and there. Brooklyn was eating it all up. There was denim everywhere. I had family in Flatbush and Bensonhurst strung out on denim. By 1977, they got 4 stores up and running for 3 years. Then, July 13th happened, the blackout. I watched as the whole city went dark. Riots, looting, fires everywhere. Their biggest store on Broadway burned to a crisp. Everything they built in 3 years, gone. But here's where it gets crazy. Most people would have quit. But these guys, they took that $120,000 insurance check and said, screw being the middleman. At this point, they had enough to make the jeans themselves. So they created Jordache. Jordache kind of sounded exclusive, European, and expensive. They hired the biggest models, made that iconic commercial, and was a huge part of the whole designer denim wave. First year, 1979. Tade made $72 million in sales. Sheesh. But then, 1983, things got spicy again. They partnered with these 4 French brothers who started Guess Jeans, bought 50% of the company. Within months, all-out war, federal raids, fraud accusations, racketeering charges. This wasn't street beef. This was billionaires fighting with lawyers. The case dragged on for 6 frickin' years. 1989, court ruled against them and they lost Guess, but they walked away with a $66 million settlement. Now see, most people probably would have taken that as a loss, but these guys went all in on Jordache. By the 2000s, they're the go-to spot for affordable kicks and some fresh gear. Then 2017, they launched V.I.M Vixens. Fashion for every queen, they called it. They partnered with Remy Ma, Love, and hip-hop stars, and threw rooftop parties in Brooklyn. They didn't just sell to the culture, they became the culture. And today, these brothers own 5 luxury hotels in Miami Beach. They even bought the Versace mansion for $41 million, from Brooklyn to the Versace mansion. Oh, and get this, they own an airline in Israel, too. Pfft, Jordache makes $100 million a year in Walmart alone. 3 random letters, billion-dollar empire, and they never changed the sign, even when they could afford to. Anyway, I gotta get back to the city, but I ain't taking no Uber, that's for damn sure. Cause if you knew what happened, actually, I'll tell you when I get to a place they can't reach.